Sometimes the places we know the most are the places we like the least. I'm Zachary Burton, police detective. Not that I've had much pride in my job for a long time anyway. The streets have been run by the Metro Gang for 2 years now. Corruption is everywhere. Reports dropped in the trash before they ever make it to my desk. For Bryn Kostrutzi, the head of the operation, he's got dirt on everyone. He never leaves his territory. So here I am, stuck in place, without ever a lead to follow. And that's why I heard out this woman who pranced in my office. She, pleaded with me to do something about them. Maybe I want to change, or maybe I just needed a pretty dame to send me on my way. Either way, this process ain't working. It's time to try something new. Let's get my head on my gun before I go. Time to hit the streets. The Metro Gang were more prepared than I thought. I knew they were just waiting for me to make a move. But they have the streets locked down. I gotta take the fight to them in the warehouse district. That's the hole for Brains dug himself into. Smack dab in the middle. The gang is armed to the damn teeth. Military surplus, automatics. Yeah. I think a bit of confiscation is in order. Tight, dirty fighting. Nothing I'm not used to. But now the streets of Chicago. I've had some run-ins with these punks before, but they've really kicked it into high gear this time. I might be jumping into my grave here, but I'll be damned if I don't pull for Breen down with me.
Well, if it ain't Detective Boynton, someone decided to stop hiding in their office. Roof detective. That is.
That's all? No. Time to report back at the office.
Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Detective? Lucky Boynton. But you ain't have no idea what you're in for. See you later. Much later.
Where'd he go? All that work just for Breen to slip away. I knew something was up with these gangsters. There ain't nothing in this world that explains what I saw here today. Stands to reason. Whatever's helping him must be out of this world. I never saw that woman again. Maybe she was just trying to push me in the right direction, or maybe she's even one of them. Either way, just being a detective ain't gonna cut it anymore. I gotta be something else. Seems like I've stirred up the hive. The gang's on full alert. Whatever they did to this Tommy gun, it packs a punch. But dishing out as much as I take, but it's getting out of hand. I gotta make it back to the office. I need backup. Someone needs to hear about this. Phone line's cut. No backup coming. Seemed like that might be good for me. They're storming the precinct. There's no way out from here. But on my desk, here's a note. It's in a flowery handwriting. Pining tone. It's that woman, all right. Telling me this acts up. But I got this feeling. Feels like this play's just getting started. Maybe the world ain't so noir after all. Missing a mechanism here. Gonna have to find it to open it up. The gun's a gun, but these ones feel real cheap. The bunkers and debris weren't enough. That alone tells me I was in war. No time for luxury when you've got men to kill. I cleared out the bunker, followed the route outside. See a radio bunker in the distance there. My gut's telling me that's where I ought to be going. Holy damn. They themselves. Steer clear. Back in these fucking trenches. I don't know. Stick into the mud. Into the dirt and bodies. Like someone else's war. For no goddamn reason. But that's what's so around the middle, huh? It's time I've got a real list to fight these bastards. Blue Tower's on the other side. This is no man's land. You're gonna feeling no wandering out of the open. It's really actually good. Keep moving or fall behind. Atomic guns. Mortar on the way in. Those I'm used to are too big to carry. This one almost is. I got the gist of it. Looks like it's been modified, same as that Tommy gun was. I'm gonna set up the fireworks and hold my ground. I'll wait for them to go off.
About having the stones to see this through, Boyton. It's bigger than you'll ever realize. Time to die!
Do it. Bastards thrown in with this. The pillar's gotta go. Some dynamite ought to do the trick. 3 more charges should be enough to take it down. Alright, now to draw them in. Wait out the fuse, then duck and run.
You might have nailed this one, Boyton, but I've got all the time in the world. I'll see you in the future, if you make it there.
Sure enough, as soon as the fire started raging, everything went white again. There's somebody watching me. Maybe it's that woman from the letter. In any case, it's something I don't understand. Either way, wherever I'm headed to next, I won't have sepia-tinted glasses when I get there. From the muddy trenches of another great war, I was propelled decades ahead into a bright, neon glow. A new kind of America, one drenched in booze and color. As the criminal underground once again reared its head like it did in my time, I fell into old habits and spun up my magnum. I had a syndicate to topple and a skyscraper to scale, just like old times.
Welcome to Fabreen Court, Detective Boyton. Make yourself at home. My boys are already laying out the welcome mat.
All over the place. Times might have changed, but Fabreen sure hasn't. All his plans still hinge on humanity doing their dirty work. I've gotta stick this out. There's something at the top of this skyscraper I've gotta find. Answers, Fabreen. Here's hoping it's both. Some explosives will clear that door, no problem. These guys are putting up a hell of a fight, trying to stop me from getting up here. I've gotten so far. Punks like these did enough damage in my time to my friends, my family, and my country. Not gonna let them do it again. Luckily for me, this elevator didn't stop till I reached the top, what I know can only be an ambush. Someone left another one of these mortars just lying around. Dumb luck or a plant? My money's on the latter. Someone else want Fabrine dead? I'm happy to oblige.
Whoever said anything about fighting fair next week?
You're toast, Fabrine. Flying machine or not.
Get him, fellas! You're like a bat out of hell, Zachy boy. Why don't I send you back there? Hey, Burton! You hear me? It's never!
Better make my exit downstairs. This place is coming apart. Finally, Fabrine's toast. Those are my chances at getting the easy way down because these screwheads stopped my elevator. This buckshot beast of a shotgun. It's no Browning, but these guys are in for a world of hurt. Not a surprise. Once again, I fought through impossible odds and got out just in time to get whisked somewhere else. Guts tell me we're in the endgame now. There's no going back. All these efforts have just been Band-Aid solutions. Where I'm headed now, it's a long way from Miami. As I arrived, I found myself in a new kind of war. A revolution. I'm a century away from my time. A place I've never been. Seems just as bad here as anywhere. The world and humanity, enslaved by the bastards I've been fighting all this time. I won't have the element of surprise, but all I have is just my will, my guts, and my 38. Seeing the final embodiment of these guys, I recognize them. Those goons in gas masks. They used to keep low like the rats they are. Now they run the streets. We're no different though. Thugs, gangsters, criminals using force to get their way. I brought the law in my time and in others. Time to do it again. Moving up under constant fire wasn't too different from the trenches. Only these guys could take the head off of a rat from a mile away. I'm not chancing more of these streets. It's dark down here, but it can't be anything worse than what I've already seen before. Jesus Christ. I never gave those old horror stories any thought, but goddamn. Those things. Vampires, bloodsuckers, whatever it is, I mean. They go down under fire. But Fabrine, these goons, these bastards, they've crossed a goddamn line. These guys are bringing out the big guns. This time, they have legs. I'm not the only one tearing up this place. They couldn't stop me from getting in their way. Except for these guys. Yeah. Time's up.
If it isn't Detective Burton again. You're out of place, buddy. And you're out of time, too. You've got no pals to help you, no escape, and you're alive. Come get me, Detective. If you've got the stones, that is.
That bastard doesn't stay dead, does he?
You ought to know, boyo. I was working these guys long before you came on the scene. I had a good thing going too, before you ruined it. We both saw the Great War, Detective. You came back thinking you could make the world better. I came back knowing the truth. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So I figured, why not make the world mine? It ain't gonna be long until we're at each other's throats again anyways. I should have thanked you for letting me bask in the neon, old Zaki. Beaches, cocktails, dames. I could have gotten used to that. Then you went and blew me up. They had to put me back together, but piece by piece. And some pieces weren't around no more. Now I ain't got nothing. No stinking warehouse, no skyscraper, I ain't even got a dirty old bunker. All I got left is killing you. So how's about it? One more dance. Winner takes all.
The brain. Coming for you. Time to make this right.
Give me all you got, Burton. No room for half measures now, boyo. Different weapons for a new age, Zaki. Different weapons for a new age, Zaki. Well, Zaki boy. This is it. Press that button and we're both toast. This place, all we've done, all gone.
We could have been contenders for brain. Could have worked together, maybe. Solve a whole lot of messes. You said it yourself. We both saw the Great War. Maybe you could have made this world better. Stopped another one. Or at least, stop this.
I'm my nature, Zachary. Can't blame a dog for its bite. When they shipped us out, they wanted killers.
You could have been better.
Nah, I couldn't have been. But you were. Too late to walk back now, detective. I wasn't lying about that. But maybe us being history, it's for the best. I ought to have died in that war, Burton.
We both ought have. Let's end this then. Together.
No regrets, Zaki boy.
Well, end of the line. Everything led to this. For me to die doing what's right. I always knew this line of work would kill me. Sooner or later. This might be the terminus of my story. Might be the end of the world, too. But in my gut, it was worth it. Yeah. My God. It was worth it.